two young men just came in who I've not met before, but they've taken their time. We're going to try to see if we got a business card. They've taken their time to try to get the word out of what they do to help support our military, our soldiers, and their families today. Let's just bring them into the show. Gentlemen, come on in. Let's get introduced. Hi, I'm Steve Tomaszewski.
How do you do? I'm Ed Lee Turno from Salute the Armed Forces.
How do you do, sir?
I'm Staff Sergeant Retired Timothy Cowell.
How do you do, sir? Come on in. Right here today, another live event. We got everybody on the shot? Okay, there it is. There we got everybody going. How about name, rank, telephone number? Tell us what you do. What do you do?
I'm a 100% volunteer for our military, for all branches of our service. We take care of 5 different segments on a voluntary basis. I have a phenomenal team. I have 2 colonels on my board of directors. We volunteer for numerous projects to take care of our veterans.
Is there any particular projects that you specialize in?
We have numerous projects. You can check us out on salutethearmedforces.org. One specific project that we're here about to talk about today is we have a wounded sailor that's come home, and we have an event coming up this Saturday as a fundraiser for her. Her name is Jeanette Tarquino, who suffered a severe brain injury while on duty. She's a 10-year Navy veteran. She was just recently promoted to chief, to the rank of chief.
Okay.
And we're doing a fundraiser to help her in her recovery process. She's had a severe brain injury. I brought in an expert on brain injuries.
I wouldn't say
here.
quite an expert, but I have suffered a traumatic brain injury while I was in service.
Go ahead.
And to the extent that this sailor is going to have a rough recovery, and without her family there, it's going to make it almost impossible for her to maintain what she has left of mobility and speech and memory. Traumatic brain injury affects a lot of the body, memory, concentration, balance, walking, talking, and in order to get her back into where she needs to be, she's going to need a lot of support. It's going to take a lot of time. It's going to take a lot of funds, and it's the communities that are going to be able to, they're going to have to get out there to support these wounded veterans. The government's just overwhelmed at this time, so as leaders in the community, we got to step up and take care of our veterans.
When we talk about traumatic brain injury, some of our friends at the Heart of the Marine Foundation, Georgette and Roy Frank, their son was killed April 8th, 2004. And we miss you. We miss you, Phil. It's hard to discuss that. And be it that it's an IED or a TBI, everybody's trying to help. There's really not any one cure for a TBI?
Well, I wouldn't say there was even a cure, but there's lots of steps and programs to help these guys get healthy. I work with a group called the Loris Foundation who pushes health.
Keep going.
On top of that, if we get them a healthy basis in their physical, then the mental will follow. And with the financial support and employment support, education support, these people who suffer from TBI need people like Ed Letourneau and the Salute the Armed Forces and a few other groups that are in the Chicagoland area really stepping it up.
Thank you.
We have to support these veterans because they are disabled. They served us, they got hurt, and we have to take care of them so that we can get them back into our society and be community leaders.
How many treatments did you go through in your treatment?
I did hyperbaric oxygen treatment. I did 80 treatments at the VFW in Bolingbrook gave me a grant. And before that, my wife had to take my keys away. I couldn't be left alone with the kids. And here I am today driving where I need to go and taking care of my business. And I just finished a fellowship with the Mission Continues and did 574 hours of volunteer work.
574 hours?
Yes.
Yeah, and that was all directly towards
Yes.
helping veterans.
Yes.
I have a passion for my fellow veterans. And
What we're going to do because of today is to offer to you to come back on our show where we can spend a little more time with you. We wanted to make sure that we brought you in today, be on our show. What a great show. We came on a debut today.
Sorry to throw this.
No. This is the show. This is the show.
We have more.
This is reality
A lot more.
TV. This is what we do. Mike screens back there. Met him at the Starbucks. God bless him. Everything he does at bikerbootstraps.com. Don't know the guy, shows up, supports our troops. Thank you, Michael. Thank you so much. Ken Lindahl back out in the hallway. All of our staff here today now supporting our troops. Anita Lane, Michael Wallace out there, everybody, trying to help, doing something. It just goes to show you, this is America. And if you're wondering, I saw a picture, this is a little while back. and it was a picture of a street, and I don't want to plagiarize this, but this, on the street was one flag in front of a house. And the caption was, they did something to our country on 9/11 to change what we think in one day. And the next picture was a flag in front of everyone's house on September 12th.
Yes.
The amount of American spirit, these two young men, be it that they have served, they have not served, they take their time, 574 hours, that's outstanding. That's America. And if you're wondering where this country's going, you're looking at America right here. Get that picture back up here. Get these guys back on screen.
Yes, sir.
This is America.
Thank you.
People taking their time to help a soldier or their family. It's not just us. This is the soldier's family right here. I'm going to step out. This, you could still hear me. This is the soldier's family. These young men take time away from their families to help others, even injured before. This is why we do the show.
And what,
How about that website one more time?
It's salutethearmedforces.org. It'll outline many of our programs. This is the tip of the iceberg, what I'm here for today. This is just one event that we're involved in.
Just one.
Just one.
Okay.
We have many upcoming events over.
And what we're doing, as Kevin and Anita and Mr. Scott and Jerry and Ken and Mike, we're here to say we're going to give you your own radio show. Okay?
Wow.
We could spend a little more time
Yes.
about this. And it's not to cut them off short. We want to make sure we get that message out there.
Yes.
This is what we have to do.
We sprung a lot of this, I want to say.
There we go. We're
sprung
good.
this on them, guys.
This is America.
really.
This is, you got to
Thank
go
you
with it.
very
You got to
much.
go with it.
Thank you.
Let's have that website
Thank you
one
for
more
the time.
time.
It's salutethearmedforces.org.
And how about a shout out to your family and soldiers around the world?
Yes, God bless every one of you. I thank you very much from the bottom of my heart for the job you're doing every day for us, because it's making a difference here on this soil right here today, and we appreciate it.
And from you, sir, about a shout out to your friends and family and your
Yep.
brothers and sisters
I'd like to
around
tell
the world.
everyone that's around.
And the cavalry.
Oh, well,
Get that cavalry in there.
First cavalry.
Where's Josh Swan?
what I like to say is that we just need to get those veterans out there, get them in the community, get them to inspire. That's what we need to do. That's the purpose of all this.
That's America. Thanks, guys.